The way I would describe Yamaji Calisto to a friend or someone who's not sure of it is a combination of two cultures. We have Italian traditional culture in the operatic sense mixed with Aboriginal culture and the way that combines and the traditions mixing together. So the value of Yamaji Calisto in terms of reconciliation, in my own perspective, again, I'm talking about natural pathway. It feels like everything has fallen into place at the right time, where we're at a stage now where people are yearning to hear more about our stories, speaking from Aboriginal perspective, but working in the Italian side of it as well, and combining those two cultures together and presenting that within Australia, especially to a population of theatre goers of opera who maybe wouldn't have had experience with Aboriginal culture before. I think it's a really nice way for us to broadcast us.
I would describe Yamaji Calisto in terms of how it aligns with reconciliation, because it's bringing together two very different cultures.
I've been working with Aaron on this project since 2020. Because of COVID, we had to think about how we might go about shaping things. So we've done the work so far in 3 stages. So the stage 1 was all about language preservation. So there are some really critically endangered Yamaji languages, and we worked with Gina Williams and Guy Gauss and created a songbook in Yamaji languages in an effort or to help to preserve some of these languages that are being lost. So that was really important. In fact, even in some ways more important than the project itself is the legacy that it leaves for the community. So it's been wonderful to see them here in Perth. So it's been such an honour and a joy working on those aspects of this project.
The whole concept of this project, of putting an Italian story together with an Indigenous story, is extraordinary, I think. And bringing together the team of people, from the writers, the composers, the singers, the fantastic young dancers, I felt it was just a wonderful. And having Zac describe and act out the whole thing in the prologue was a masterstroke, because it was so accessible, completely accessible. We understood the wonderful story and the relationship between, and why it was appropriate to do Calisto with this Indigenous story. So I loved every minute of it. I felt tears in my eyes when some of the statements were made, some of the singing, some of the music. It was a wonderful introduction to something that I've heard a lot about, so congratulations. I really thought it was marvellous and should inspire the crowd response, and it was a crowd. It's Saturday morning in Perth, very cold, but a lot of people came out and they enjoyed it. And I spoke to the musicians from HIP. They really appreciated being part of it, and just everyone, I think, did a wonderful job.
It was a smashing success, the event today, this morning here at the Holmes Gallery. The thing that most caught my attention was the feeling of love and beauty, and everything just seemed to work. When you say it's been an arduous journey, an opera line from Handel and it is through the doors of torment, our souls go on to be joyous. So I think anything in life that of course has its difficulties, and you're able to embrace the challenges, but at the end when you have a beautiful result as we saw this morning, then it's a great satisfaction for myself and for everybody involved.